What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Steals Forever, and I'm back back in the building. That's right, your boy Steals Forever is back in the building, hitting you guys for a brand new video. Just my 2 cents, and today's topic is always online. Deal with it. That's right, deal with it. Now, this topic has been going around YouTube ever since last week when a guy from Microsoft actually came on Twitter and basically said, deal with it. The next Xbox is always going to be online. It is the future of Microsoft and gaming. Deal with it. Now, at first, I'm not going to lie, I was upset. I was just like, what you mean, deal with it? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I will say this. Like my grandmom used to say, you can say anything you want to say. It's just more about how you say it. And I feel like he could have said what he said, but he could have said it in a lot better way. Because truth be told, there is a lot of truth to what he said. Now, I know since he was a Microsoft employee and he came out and basically said the next Xbox will be always online, that it kind of like focused all the negative attention on Microsoft and their new hardware that they're coming out. But when you be honest and you really think and you sit down and think about it, like, this is not just angled towards Microsoft or just gaming period. Basically, this is like a worldwide, situation in the sense of, like, not are we going to be always online, are we not already always online? You know what I'm saying? That's really the question, that I started thinking about, like, when I started looking around my room and I started looking at all my multi-media devices, like, like I had to actually buy an actual Ethercore splitter, because like with my gaming stuff, I like for it to be hardwired a lot of times. And basically everything I have right now is pretty much always online. Like my PlayStation is online right now, my Xbox 360 is online right now, my PC, I got 2 PCs and both of them are online right now. My Wii is not online, and hell, my cell phone is it's always online. So that just brings up the question, like, are we already always online? Because even when the guy from Microsoft said that the new Xbox will always be online, I'm pretty sure he understood, because he worked for the company, that there were certain people who did not have access to consistent internet access online. So I'm pretty sure Microsoft knows, Sony knows, Nintendo knows, PCs knows about people not having internet connection. But in a business, speaking in business terms, that a business is only going to look at really the 80 to 85%. And unfortunately, the lacquer of the 1510 is going to become less relevant because of the fact they make majority of the most of their money on the 80 to 85%. And pretty much it's a easy little guesstimate that pretty much 80 to 85% of the American population that are really interested in PC gaming, console gaming, is probably already always online. And I had to think about it personally for myself. Like, yeah, they have been times where they have a power outage or something happens in the weather or something and the internet actually goes down. But for the most part, my consoles or PC has been online always for years. Like, what I'm saying, just for years. I just never thought about it. I never thought about like how dependent that I really was, because my gaming all my gaming system was just always online. And to add to this too is kind of like, what type of games you really play. Now, per se, I do play abroad, and I play a lot of like JRPGs. I play like Ni no Kuni, Dragon Dogma, things like that, where they have a huge single player aspect to the game. But when I thought about it, in all honesty, like the games I consistently put a lot of time into, like, I'm a huge Battlefield 3 player. I play the hell out of that. I'm already about 65 hours into Defiance, and that's always online. So like, you know, I play a lot of Halo. My friends play a lot of Call of Duty, Black Ops, you know, shit, Modern Warfare 3. You know, we just play a lot of online games. Like when you even go to PC, it's like, you know, you're playing the same thing. Like all these online games, you're playing like League of Legends, Smite. They're always online. Like they might have like a single player tutorial for these type games, but ultimately the whole basis of the game is to play other people, PvP, and that's always online. And I looked at it and I was like, wow, you know, I'm always online. Like almost 75, probably 75% of my overall gaming is always online. And the most, you know, and the other part is just like single player campaign, I'm beating, then I'm online. And then when I have the game, I'm always online for the rest of the year, 6 months or 2 years that I'm playing that one particular game. So it's like, in my opinion, like, was he wrong for saying it the way he said it? Because it was really disrespectful to the people that support Microsoft, and not just Microsoft, but the gamers abroad. Yes, but at the end of the day, all we already always online, the 85%, we are people. We are always online already, and what he was saying was not really something that was going to come. It's something that's been here, and it's something that we haven't paid attention to until he pointed it out. What can we do? I don't really per se think that we can do anything, because basically it's just a part of our culture. Not just American culture, it's a part of everybody's culture. And even in the next 5 or 6 years, a lot of the places that don't have access to actual internet, consistent internet connection, they will. You know what I'm saying? Like those smaller places that they haven't got to yet, like the 15% of people that don't, probably the next, say, 3 or 4 years, that at least, say, 5 or 6% more, or maybe even 10% more, is going to have internet. And pretty much the first thing they're going to do when they get the internet is plug it up to their PC and their Xbox, or their new PlayStation, or their new Wii, or their new laptop, or their new pad, man, or their iPad or something, you know, tablet. It kind of is what it is, man. I can't really say I'm sad about it, because I've been doing it now for so long that, you know, I will say this, like, I think, you know, long as they keep it the way it is, where it's like you can play your single player campaigns, but you won't have full functionality of it. Kind of like when I'm playing Dragon's Dogma. Like, just say if the internet went down, I still could play and enjoy Dragon's Dogma, but I really couldn't utilize the pawn system. That's cool, you know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of in a medium. You know, you got to have internet connection to do the pawn system, but you know, I don't know, man. It's just like when I watched Sony's press conference, you know, I just seen a lot of functionality that you would just have to have the internet connection for. Like, you know, and if they start integrating these functions into all the games, like if Skype becomes a functional part of the game, if like, you know what I'm saying? Like if the internet connection on the social side becomes like a functioning part of even the single player campaign, we're always going to have to be online. And that game is not going to function correctly if it's not, man. It just is what it is, man. You know, it's just one of them things, kind of like used games, you know, like, hey, it really is what it is. And I don't want to say it like I'm an asshole and saying, like, we got to deal with it. But it's like on one side, we want the games to evolve. But then on the other side, it's kind of like, damn, we damn if we do, we damn if we don't. But I want you guys to let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Make sure you hit the like button. Let me know how you feel in the video. It's your boy Steelz Forever. Later.